Shine bright like the diamond you are. Those words, immortalized by Rihanna in her hit song Diamonds, hold more power than just a catchy hook. They're a declaration, a reminder that your light, your essence, and your truth are not meant to be hidden or dimmed. In a world where people often feel pressure to tone themselves down in order to make others comfortable, this message feels more urgent than ever. Today we're diving deep into what it means to shine unapologetically, using Rihanna's lyrics as our guiding star to unpack the psychology behind self-worth, authenticity, and the courage to exist fully in our brilliance. From the very first line of the song she sings, "Find light in a beautiful sea, I choose to be happy," we're reminded that joy itself is a choice. Life throws us into endless oceans of expectations, comparisons, and judgments, but choosing happiness in spite of it all is an act of rebellion. Too often, people believe their light is conditional, that they must earn the right to shine by being perfect, pleasing others, or shrinking themselves to fit into spaces that were never built to hold their truth. But Rihanna flips that narrative on its head. She reminds us that happiness is not about external approval, it's about the decision to embrace who you are, even if the world struggles to handle it. Psychologically, this ties into the concept of authenticity. When we present ourselves authentically without masking, we align our inner world with our outer actions. Study shows that people who live authentically experience less stress, deeper connections, and greater resilience. Yet authenticity requires risk, risking rejection, jealousy, or misunderstanding from others. Many people shrink their light because they fear the fallout of being too noticeable, too different, or too successful. But the truth is, your shine doesn't take away from anyone else. It simply illuminates the space you occupy. When Rihanna sings "We're beautiful like diamonds in the sky," she's not talking about just one diamond. She's talking about all of us. Each of us is formed under pressure, shaped by unique experiences, and designed to reflect light in ways no one else can. Diamonds don't apologize for their brilliance, they just shine. Yet, how many of us feel guilty for standing out? How many times have we softened our achievements, quieted our voices, or played small just to avoid making others uncomfortable? That discomfort others feel is not your burden to carry. It's a projection of their own insecurities. Psychologists call this the spotlight effect, the idea that we overestimate how much others are focused on us. In reality, people are more concerned with their own insecurities than with your shine. But when they do notice your light, it can sometimes trigger feelings of inadequacy in them. And here's the thing, you can't fix their self-perception by dimming your brilliance. All you do is rob the world of your authentic presence. Rihanna's chorus "Shine bright like a diamond" isn't a request, it's a command. It's a call to rise above the pressure of blending in. Diamonds don't lose value by being bright, they increase in worth. Similarly, when you shine at full capacity, you don't diminish others, you inspire them. Think about it. Some of the most transformative people in history were those who refused to play small. Their brilliance lit a path for others to follow. Your light may be the spark someone else desperately needs to give themselves permission to shine too. But shining doesn't mean perfection. A diamond, even in its raw form, is still a diamond. The brilliance comes not from flawlessness, but from the way it reflects light. The same applies to us. Our scars, struggles, and imperfections are not reasons to hide. They are the very qualities that shape how our light refracts. When Rihanna sings "Palms rise to the universe as we moonshine in Mali, feel the warmth, we'll never die," she captures the idea of transcending limitation, of embracing joy even when life feels messy or unpredictable. Our flaws don't erase our value, they add depth to our glow. Now let's talk about the psychology of self-sabotage, because that's often what stands between us and our shine. Many people unconsciously dim themselves through negative self-talk, procrastination, or people-pleasing. They fear failure, success, or judgment, so they retreat into the shadows. But self-sabotage only prolongs the suffering. The moment you decide to embrace your light, even in small ways, by speaking up in a room, by sharing your ideas, by celebrating your wins, you take back power from the parts of yourself that want to keep you hidden. And what about relationships? Too often, people compromise their shine to maintain peace or connection with others. They believe that love means shrinking so the other person can feel taller. But true love, whether romantic, platonic, or familial, shall amplify your light, not dim it. If someone feels threatened by your brilliance, it says more about their lack of self-acceptance than it does about you. Remember Rihanna's line, "You and I were like diamonds in the sky." Healthy relationships are partnerships of light, whether both parties shine together, not in competition, but in harmony. On a spiritual level, the diamond metaphor goes even deeper. Diamonds are forged under intense pressure, just like we are. Life's hardships, losses, and trials aren't there to break us. They're shaping us into something unbreakable, something radiant. When Rihanna sings, "When you hold me, I'm alive," it reflects the idea that connection to love, to purpose, to something greater than ourselves activates the fullness of our shine. We are not meant to live dim lives. We are meant to glow in alignment with our truth, our gifts, and our calling. So how do you practically live this out? First, embrace radical self-acceptance. Stop apologizing for who you are. Second, celebrate your wins without guilt. Shine loudly, even when it feels awkward. Third, surround yourself with people who uplift, not diminish, your glow. Energy is contagious. Choose wisely. And finally, remember that shining bright is not about arrogance. It's about presence. It's about stepping fully into who you are so that others can see possibility through your example. Rihanna's Diamonds is more than just a song. It's an anthem for authenticity, resilience, and unapologetic self-expression. To shine bright like a diamond means to live without shrinking, to own your light even in the presence of others, and to radiate so fully that your brilliance becomes undeniable. The world doesn't need more dim souls. It needs people brave enough to reflect their light, and in doing so, remind others of their own. So the next time you feel the urge to shrink, remember Rihanna's words. You are beautiful like a diamond in the sky. Don't dim it. Don't apologize for it. Don't bury it. Shine bright. The world is waiting for your light.